Hello, 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 and welcome back. We're on day 6 of our energy boosting tips for breast cancer survivors. And I was wondering, if have you been feeling wiped out since your treatment ended? Have you been wondering, am I always going to feel like this? Maybe even asking yourself, is this normal? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. And I want you to know that you are not alone. And I developed this series especially for you. Okay? Because what I know to be true is I too went through that similar feeling. I too asked myself that question, is this normal? Hi, I'm Karen Del Maestro, your host of this 30 days of energy boosting tips for breast cancer survivors. I'm your self-care coach and breast cancer and BRCA2 thriver, and welcome and thank you for being here with me today. So, like I was saying, what I realized after I was done with my own breast cancer treatment was, and as I started to talk to hundreds and hundreds of breast cancer survivors, right? We all across the board experience this terrible fatigue after treatment is over. It's debilitating and it affects and impacts every single area of our lives. And that's hard because we've already gone through this crazy trauma that's impacted our life in a way that we never thought imaginable, right? And now we're faced with this fatigue that we don't know, is it ever going to go away? Am I ever going to feel better? Am I ever going to be able to just look at the house and see stuff that needs to be done and just pick up and just do it like I used to be able to do? Am I ever going to be able to make plans with friends and know that I'm going to be able to show up rather than saying, if I'm not too tired, I'll be there? Isn't that what we want? Yeah. What else would that energy bring to you? Let me know in the comments. What else would, if you had that energy level back, what would you be able to do that you're struggling with right now? Let me know. Let me know. Let's get you there. And so what I want you to know is that there is going to be a level of what's called breast cancer related fatigue. That's going to be there. But what I have learned, because don't forget, I'm on this journey too, right? It was only 3 years ago that my breast cancer was diagnosed. So there's always going to be that level of fatigue. But what I have learned, and this is why I'm so passionate about sharing it with you, is that it doesn't have to, you don't just have to suck it up and accept it, right? When there are so many things, I mean, I'm sharing 30 of them, for heaven's sakes, this month with you, and there are so many more. I'm not even getting started. So many things that we can do to lighten our load, to take the pressure off, to help us reclaim our get up and go. And that's what this series is all about. I want you to feel vibrant again. I want you to live the life with energy and joy and not just feel, I can't get out of bed again. Because I know that's how it can feel. And I'm not saying those days are going to go away forever, but they're going to become fewer and fewer and fewer the more of these tips you begin to implement. Okay, so that being said, today's tip is one of my faves. I am such a huge fan of this one. And when my elbow is not broken, you can see me partaking in this at least 3 times a week, at least, because the benefit is so profound. And this is simply to take an Epsom Salts Bath. Now, if you have never done this, boy, you are missing out, girlfriend. Let's hop on the Epsom salts train and get you going. Why? Oh, I don't even have enough fingers on this one hand that I can hold up to tell you why. So here's the thing. Like, number one, right? It's some time for yourself. right? Time in the bath, like it feels like such a treat. And obviously, if you've had surgeries, then you need to get permission from your surgeons, from your doctors before going into a bath. I think you guys know that. I'm just saying that to make sure. So it's some time for yourself where you get to close the door. You can either play music or meditation, or don't tell anybody, but one of my guilty pleasures when I'm in the bath, I have a little bath tray that goes across the bath, is I'll put the Real Housewives on while I'm in the bath. So what does that mean? It means that I'm sitting in that bath for 40 minutes or so, which I would never do if I was just hanging out there. So it helps me to stay in there longer. Number two, the reason the Epsom salts are so magnificent is that they are loaded with magnesium. Most of us are walking around quite depleted in magnesium, to be honest. And because, and you're saying, Karen, can I not just take a magnesium supplement? Well, check with your doctor before you're adding in any kind of supplementation. Yes, that may be appropriate, but here's the reason that I love the Epsom salt baths instead. Our skin is our largest organ. And if we are soaking in a bath and all of our body is coming into contact with these incredible magnesium-loaded Epsom salts, does it not make sense that what we're absorbing is much greater than we could get from a pill? That we don't know if it's being absorbed or not, right? That's the thing with supplementation. It isn't monitored. There are no regulations. And so, getting hold of some good Epsom salts is key. And so what happens is this magnesium is absorbed and assimilated into our bodies, replenishes our muscles. Now, you may be dealing with muscle and joint pain, very common side effect of our breast cancer treatment. So it would help that, right? When we're in less pain, guess what? We're less tired. There's no argument there, right? So that's another great thing. And it just helps our body to physically recoup from the trauma that we have been through our breast cancer. It's a trauma, okay? Whether you realize it or not, it would be classed as a trauma. And so we need to recoup. And so this Epsom salt bath is an amazing way to get back to our bodies. Now, another thing that I love about Epsom salts is that they help to relieve stress. So is it the bath? Is it the magnesium? Is it the time to yourself? Combination of all of it, to be honest, right? But it helps relieve stress. So I even like, if I'm super stressed, I'll take an Epsom salt bath in the morning. Helps me through the rest of the day. Helps energize me. Helps alleviate that stress. Get rid of the stress that's like feeling super heavy, right? Weighing you down, making you feel well, right? To feeling lighter and more able and more vibrant just because you took a bath. Doesn't have to be 45 minutes. 20 minutes is fantastic. Okay, especially in the morning, right? Most of us don't have that time. So, and the other benefit of Epsom salts, if you are doing it, especially in the evening, is that you will sleep better. And so if we are getting a better quality of sleep, again, it makes sense that our body gets to recoup and recover more as we're sleeping, and we might wake up with more energy. So let's recap these amazing reasons why I am, don't tell my husband, in love with Epsom salts, right? He knows. Actually, he's awesome because he'll even draw the bath for me. He's such a sweetheart. I'm so fortunate. And I'm very grateful, trust me. So let's recoup why Epsom salts are so good, right? Number one, time to yourself. Don't shortcut that, right? We all need it, whether you realize it or not. Number two, that magnesium, super helpful in helping to replenish our muscles and our body, our organs, everything. Also helps to draw out toxins. I forgot to mention that before, really important. So detoxifying our body, getting toxins out that are making us tired, right? Putting in magnesium, boosting our energy. Also helps to relieve stress and that load that we carry constantly, and helps you sleep better. These are all fantastic reasons. If you do nothing else through these 30 days, this is the one thing I really would love for you to embrace. And let me know. Let me know if you're going to have a go at it, um, to sleep better, right? So if you have not yet grabbed our energy boosting calendar, please do so. Follow along, because I don't know about you. And here's the thing, right? Most of us, our brain is kind of a little bit mushy after our breast cancer journey, whether we went through chemo or not. Now, I know for me that I need visual reminders of things that I want to do and that are important to me. I always have a board in front of me at my desk that reminds me where I want my focus to go. Because we're all busy, we all get distracted. Life is very hectic and chaotic. And so it's very easy for our attention to be pulled into a million different directions and for us to put ourselves and what we want on the back burner, especially when we don't have something in front of us reminding us what we actually want to do. Right? If you notice that, do you do the same thing? So I love to have notes, and that's why I kind of put this calendar together. It's almost like a cheat sheet, right? You're not going to have time to always watch the videos. You're not going to have time to always go back. But if this is somewhere prominent in the house, you're going to have time to take a look at it and say, oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Let me do that today. That Epsom Salt Bath is calling my name. And you know what? Maybe I'm even going to go and follow Karen's thing, and I'm going to do some meditation while I'm in there, or some sound bath. I love sound baths in the bath. The acoustics are amazing. So that's it for today. Quick, easy, one of my faves. Please don't miss this one. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to reach out. Post them in the comments. Let me know. But thank you for watching. Again, my name is Karen Del Maestro. You can find me over at karendelmaestro.com or in the Healthy Living After Breast Cancer Facebook community. And I will see you tomorrow for another one of our energy boosting tips. Okay? Have an absolutely amazing, energetic day. Think about how you can lighten the load and try an Epsom salt bath. If you can't get into a whole bath, try a foot bath. That's okay too. Every little helps. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.